I'm a big fan of movies and plays, and one of the narrative structure that is used there is beginning, middle, end. So it's also called a three-part act. And that's a pretty simple sort of structure that also applies to any interview answer that you give for a PM interview. So let's dive in. So when you're asked a PM interview question, the first thing you do is the first act. The idea here is that whenever a PM interviewer asks you a question, let's say, build a product using teleportation technology, or build a product for the smell transfer, or what would be the A/B test you'll do to improve the click rate on Instagram stories or search. What they're trying to do is to pull you into a world that is a fictional world. For example, they would make you believe that this teleportation technology exists. There is a smell transfer technology. You are PM of Instagram and there is stories not launched yet. The Google search can implement what you are asking. So it's a fictional world what they are trying to pull you in. So in the stage one or the act one, what you have to do is ask question to understand what is this world? Why should I jump into this? What is the goal of me going there? Is it to achieve something? What is that? What are the limitations of this world? Can, for example, in the teleportation technology, can this teleport even animals? Is there limitations to this technology? In the case of A/B testing, what is in the scope? Can I change colors and font of every page, or is just few page? So asking these questions before you get pulled into is important. The second thing is also at this stage you want to lay out the structure, that what would you be doing in the act 2 and act 3. So that is also something that you should be aware of in the act 1. So once the act 1 is finished, you already know about this new world, you are pulled into it, and you know how to approach this or make progress. And then you may make progress into the act 2. And this is the phase where you surrender to the process. You already have laid the path out, and then you think through what you have to come up with. For example, in the product design, you have to brainstorm customer segment, the problem, then solution. In the product strategy, you have to come with strategy pillars. What are the actual things you'll be doing? In the A/B test question, what are the things you will be testing? What is the outcome metric, and things like that. All of this requires you to bring your real world thinking, brainstorming into the interview. And that's the act 2. The idea or the goal here is that you put all of your mental strength into it and get something new and insightful, not only for you but also for the interviewer which is sitting in front of you. So that's the act 2. The act 3 is again you pulling yourself slowly out of the whole virtual world. So you first conclude that what you really did. In the product design, you'll say this was the goal, this is the customer I picked, this was the problem, and this is the solution that I gave. Similarly for other. So once you conclude, you also then step back and see that what could have gone wrong. Maybe for the product launch, you did not consider privacy, AI safety, legal. For A/B testing, maybe the tests also have some downside. In the case of product strategy, what actions competitor could take. So this is the time in the act 3 is to observe what you did from a distance, and then you conclude and then you acknowledge these pitfalls. So this is a three-part act, or this is the very simple framework that or structure that applies to any interview answer. So why is this framework or structure helpful? So there are so many techniques and frameworks, but there still could be a new type of question out there, right? Or maybe you don't remember what to use. So in that case, this is pretty helpful fallback option. And it's very simple to implement that. What you have to do is in each act, there are certain skills that you have to apply. In the act 1, you have to try to understand the world. You have to ask those clarifying questions. In the act 2, you have to submerge yourself, do the brainstorming, come up with something new and insightful. In act 3, you have to conclude and also state where you could be wrong, what you would have done wrong. So it's a very simple framework, helps guide you what you should be doing at each stage. And that's why it's pretty powerful as well. So in the next couple of videos, we'll discuss the generic aspect of beginning, middle, end, that what you should be doing in the beginning, how should we be doing the brainstorming in the middle portion, and at the end, how should you be concluding. That would be helpful for you in any question type.